Whenever
you
you're
wake
thinking
up,
about
you
it,
brush your teeth, you send Dynasty trades. Like,
Yes.
that's what your day should look like. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't, you're doing something wrong.
Did you know the best strategy in Dynasty is to sell a player as soon as they produce?
That's sarcasm. Depends on how you define a good Dynasty team. And that can be subjective, but to us, good means you win money because money is cool. Why the heck else would you get in these leagues with a buy-in if you didn't want to win the entire league and take people's money? A team that can compete for 2 or 3 years, that's what makes a good Dynasty roster. That's what you're just donating your buy-in if you're just in a perpetual rebuild. I'm a genius, dude.
I know.
It's if you let what you think about a player override value, thinking strategically, it's going to kill you.
Look beyond your opinion of a player and look at the market value. If someone has fallen 2 rounds, take them. Yeah, and I think that's really what we're saying. It often behooves you to down tier for more points instead of down tiering for depth.
Are you like doing
And
like an
that's
SAT
something that we
words
really
thing? Because you keep saying usurp and
I'm
behooves.
sorry. I've never said to you.
Like, what's the app on your phone where you like learn new words?
Well, that's what I've been
Yeah.
doing this entire time. I'm like, I've been thesaurusing all of
When you
this,
see
so-
Nathan sitting in thought, he's like, what word am I going to use when it gets to me? Go ahead.
No, but
Chris, I love him, Olave.
Yeah.
Chris Olave, I love him. Yeah, Drake, I love him, London.
Not somebody that we did a prospect video before the draft. Not somebody that I watched film on. Did you watch film on him?
I did.
Yeah, whatever. Did you watch film on him?
I did.
Okay, everybody watched film but me.
Market value fluctuates week to week in Dynasty. And the funny thing is, it actually happens more in the offseason than it does during the actual season when things are going on.
is
Because
crazy.
Dynasty players get bored.
Just we get bored.
That's why we play Dynasty.
Yep. There are a couple guys in Dynasty that you really can't say anything about without getting completely trash rolled. No. But buy Tony Pollard now while he's going in the 5th round, so next year you can make sure you brag about it when
There
he's
you
going in the 11th. If you really want to buy into high-producing running backs, why not do the running backs that have already fallen because of the age? There's zero chance that his value is higher next year than it is now with Tony. There's not a chance.
Please sell Tony Pollard. Please do not draft him. Draft a young wide receiver instead.
Nick
And,
Chubb.
and if you're,
that's-
some of you are gonna watch this and still draft him anyways, and you're hopeless. I'm sorry. You shouldn't
Wow.
be playing Dynasty.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you guys? I mean, seriously. What is it about Tony Pollard that we're that excited about? You think Tony Pollard's the workhorse between the tackles back? Seriously? And now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's Cam Akers season again. And he's sliding back.
Cam Akers,
So he's going.
SZN.
You have, I kid you not, a 3rd chance to sell Cam Akers. I am pleading with you to do it now. I've never seen, and people are like, oh, I'm not so sure I'm selling Cam Akers. Why would you not? Somebody's gonna get on this jersey wearing a split Tony Pollard Cam Akers jersey and be like, these guys suck. Like,
The Bears suck. That's why they have the 1st overall pick. Yeah.
It is hilarious how much Bears fans have been flexing that they got the #1 pick. I'm like, you are flexing that you were the
We have
worst
Justin
team in-
Fields and the #1 pick. Is there a correlation there?
because I can already tell people are watching this video and there's tears rolling down their face.
Clickbait.
They're so mad.
Subpar analysis.
Do us a huge favor. If you want these huge values, do a huge like on this huge video and make sure you huge subscribe. And that didn't make
Huge.
sense. It's Monday night, and ladies and gentlemen, how about them Chiefs?
It's the home of the
Three
Chiefs.
times Patrick Mahomes has won a Super Bowl now.
In
Isn't
4
that
years.
awesome? And 3 Super Bowl MVPs.
In 4 years.
But now we officially turn our face to Dynasty Fantasy Football. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now.
Or no, it's been in 5 years. 3 Super Bowls in 5 years. Sorry. Continue.
It is now time to unveil what is one of our bigger announcements of the offseason because it is what you have been waiting for.
Super huge.
Sam, why don't we put it up? Now available over on flagfantasy.com/domain.
Oh my gosh, look at that beauty.
When you use code domain, that's just the cover. You should see the inside. Use code domain, you get the Dynasty Domain 2024 Rookie Draft Guide. This is going to be the most in-depth rookie draft guide that we can offer you.
Yeah,
This
you
is,
should have
this is-
seen Sam's face.
This is essentially right. This is essentially a comprehensive rookie draft guide plan. Okay? So
yeah, it's available now. Just like it said available now, and it's circled
it
available,
is available now. That is true.
Yeah.
So
Guys, get excited. It's rookie season.
and you get a blueprint.
There's
when you
nothing
choose
else to
Motherflock
think
tier.
about now because the football season's over.
Yeah.
Rookie season.
So that was kind of interesting. It timed out, and then it went back.
Oh, I forgot to do it. I forgot to set it to loop. That's why.
Nice.
That's all right.
That's funny.
Yep,
That's funny.
rookie draft guide's out. Here we go. If you're a Flock
Yeah.
member, it's not posted on the website yet for no reason. So I will post it in the Discord so you can access it. But it's available, so let's do it. All right, we were doing a rookie mock draft tonight. We're also going to do a couple blueprints. We're going to answer all your questions. I see Oscar is here because he gifted some memberships, it looks like. Shout out, Oscar. Oscar is our boy.
Thanks, Oscar.
Thanks, Oscar. Appreciate you. Ryan Bread says some really good opinions in there at the bottom, Sam. Some really good opinions in there by some really smart people. And if you don't know Ryan Bread, he is our lead analyst and also was the project manager for the rookie draft guide. So our advice is in there. Ryan Bread's takes and his analysis and his analytical model is in there. Ryan Bread's a smart dude. He's a comp guy, but he's smart outside of that.
Yeah.
So, which I think Anna said that Ryan he would.
Yeah, he's not a he's a pretty big comp guy.
Yeah.
And it's okay. That's just part of
It's just
part of
something that he's always done.
yeah. And we're not going to let it get in the way of the really nice analysis. that he does
I'm
for us.
curious, Ryan. Have you watched I Think You Should Leave? I feel like you would love that show. I want to know. So let me know,
You two
Ryan.
are basically the same person.
We
so
are very
you
similar.
Probably would.
All right, so let me copy this invite link because we are 2 spots from being filled. We put this out to Domain Motherflockers on the Discord. 1 spot from being filled. So, yeah, let me drop this. There's 1 spot left. Whoever gets it, I guess. Ready, set, go.
Ooh, ready.
Ready, steady, go.
It's already in there.
All right, and then let's go ahead and switch over to the mock draft.
Oh, we're not doing blueprints yet?
No, mock. I just said
Okay.
mock draft. No,
Ooh,
there we go.
little spoiler.
Yeah, that was a spoiler alert. And once Team 12 is, here we go. All right, doing a rookie mock draft, so we're going to see how this plays out tonight. We're going to go through and answer some comments. Let's start at the top of our comments section tonight. Who was the first one in here? Us. We said Mahomes is the GOAT. We weren't lying. And Anna agreed with us. Anna, again, I don't know why you watch our show, but we appreciate it. Jay Gibby says, nah, T-Law, 2024 MVP, future GOAT.
Bad take.
We'll see. Wow. Dang. Don't, your mic, you unmuted your mic, right?
That'd be really
It
funny.
sure looks like it.
Okay, cool. Theo Darling says Devonta Smith or Romo Dunze. Romo Dunze, please. And Curtis Murray agrees with us. Waffle Hauser's here. What's up, Waffle Hauser's one of our Domain Motherflockers, a guy that I really, really appreciate. He says, Domain, Chow Main, Gucci Main, let's go, Main. I agree with that. One of the better comments we've gotten so far.
That's actually pretty great.
I think it's accurate, too.
We got to save that somewhere.
You know what I have to say about that?
What?
Hardly know her main.
Wow.
That's good.
That was
All right, Ryan Brett
that
said,
was
I feel
pretty
so
good.
lost about this rookie class. If only there was someone or something to inform me of all these prospects. How about the 2024 Dynasty Domain Rookie Draft Guide that we just released on blockfantasy.com/domain when you use code domain?
Oh,
Could
the plug,
that
the
be
plug,
the
the plug.
thing?
I love the plugs.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yep.
Yeah, and we already talked about him being a comp guy, and he clearly took it very well when Anna said that. So,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's a good sport.
Yeah, he is.
He has indeed seen I Think You Should Leave.
He has.
He has.
Does he like it though, Ryan? Do you
that's
like
all he said. He just says he's seen it.
it? Do you like it, Ryan? Tanner says, "How about those Chiefs, babies?" TT, what's up, buddy? And yeah, how about those Chiefs? That game was fun. I enjoyed
Dude,
last night's game.
First half, horrible. But
Really
if
not
if
entertaining.
I could get that second half, and all I had
Hey.
to do was watch that first half every single game, I'd do it all day.
69 viewers right now.
Oh, that's real nice.
Nice.
That's real nice. Let's keep it going. Let's get it back up. Oh, we're down to 68.
Daft Punk says beasts.
Man.
Thanks, buddy. Sam read that comment earlier and thought it said breasts, so that's kind of funny.
Yeah, that
Toronto
is
Dave
pretty funny.
with the emoji that he always drops. Toronto Dave from Toronto, one of our guys. What's up,
Oh,
Toronto
he's
Dave?
from Toronto.
She Floss here
It
says,
might have
let's
been
go
on purpose.
Chiefs.
yes.
That's right. Hummels is here. One of our other Domain Motherflockers says, ooh, a Monday live stream. Monday live stream. You got it.
That's a normal thing.
Yeah, we do Monday night
Shout
live
out to
streams.
Mondays.
Yeah.
Mondays suck.
We've taken the last couple Fridays off.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because I've had nothing going on in my life.
Nothing.
But Mondays, hey. Keps is here. And Keps, I almost messaged you today. In fact, we need to send him that thing.
Hey,
Send
yo.
Caps, son, Caps, what?
The thing that we're sending some
The
people.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Caps? Good to see you, man. Happy you're here. And
Happy
honestly,
Dynasty off-season, binging for Hummels says.
Hummels. What's up, buddy? Thanks for getting me so addicted to this. Appreciate you, Hummels, dude. We are so glad you're addicted because basically when we get other people addicted to Dynasty, it makes us feel better about being addicted ourselves. So Hummels, if you got a question, dude, we'll give you priority. We love you, man. But thank you for your super chat, dude. And if you haven't heard the new rule is that if there's a super chat while we're talking, Sam interrupts us and starts reading the super chat right away. So no matter what we're talking about, Sam's going to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although last time, I forget, Nathan started yelling.
Yeah,
because Nathan's not super bright, so he couldn't really figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly bright.
All right, let's look at the first round of the rookie draft because they just finished
bright.
it. So.
What about the rookie draft?
The one that's happening?
Oh, yeah.
You want to look at it?
Yeah,
And,
I would
see how
like
it's
to look
going?
at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
So Marvin Harrison Jr. goes first. Caleb Williams goes second.
interesting.
Drake May third. I like seeing that.
It's Malden Mills.
Would you
too.
anticipate Drake May falling to 5'6"?
I don't know.
Like
but,
if you're
but
a betting man.
But look at the top 5.
Yeah. Neighbors, Daniels. So what I'm gathering here is if you're at the 105, you're going to get one of Drake May, Malik Neighbors, or Jaden Daniels. And if you don't get Jaden
correct.
Daniels, you'll get Malik Neighbors. And if you don't get Malik
Yeah,
Neighbors, you get
right.
Jaden
Yeah,
Daniels.
yeah.
And if you don't get Daniels, you get May. So,
Exactly. And then you've got Bowers and Ojunze behind that. So the top 7's also
Right.
locked in.
Yeah.
And then even 8 and 9 have been pretty consistently
It's
Thomas
starting
and
to be
Franklin.
pretty established.
I would venture to say that that's probably going to change, though. Like, I think there are
Yes.
going to be other
No.
people. One of them
I
is going to
think
fall.
there will be a riser and a faller between
Yes.
Brian Thomas and Troy Franklin, and then someone of Worthy, McConkey, and Jonathan Brooks, and then one of those quarterbacks at least.
Yeah.
So it could get real interesting there. I'm very excited. Very excited about it.
Yeah. We got some other
Why
domain
are we
motherfuckers in here.
recording,
Who else we
by
got?
the way?
Oh,
Do you
I
realize
don't
we're
know.
recording?
Yeah, we shouldn't. Hey, Sam, can you stop the recording real quick?
Yeah, that's real.
Who else we got here? Oceans is here. What's up, Oceans? Good
What
to
do
see
you
you,
mean?
man. I saw Z-Moss is here. What's up, buddy?
Yeah,
Andrew
yeah,
Johnson
yeah.
says, "What's up? What's up, gentlemen?" Yeah, we got lots of our boys in here.
Oh, yeah.
On the camera, Sam.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
like the actual camera.
Yeah, it's still
It's
recording. I
recording,
forgot to
which
stop
is
it.
kind of funny.
What did Ryan say about how I think you should?
Watch it like shut off. That'd be really funny.
He said, "I do indeed like. I think you should leave." Like that show, Ryan. Like actually feels like something that you would like really like. I love that show. I think it's
Yeah.
the funniest show.
Oh,
And actually, my wife thinks it's funny, which is really attractive. But
that is
it's
pretty funny.
It's hilarious. She's like, well, like let's watch that show. She didn't know what it's called. But Zima says Niner fans complaining about ball first and overtime or ball second didn't matter. Mahomes
Dude,
was a lot.
Literally
That's right.
every loser is going to complain about something. And I will tell you this. I am so glad that we are done with the Chiefs Super Bowl, another Chiefs Super Bowl, where there really is nothing legitimate to complain about. Like, there's truly nothing legitimate to complain about.
Yeah.
There were
Taylor
some
Swift.
There were some really bad refs.
Taylor Swift.
Sorry, the refs were fine. There were some really bad calls against the Chiefs and some really bad calls
that's
against the
plenty
Niners.
legitimate.
Taylor Swift out of the equation.
This is not a Taylor Swift
is not
complaining show.
No,
We like Taylor
we
Swift.
liked that.
We like they look like they're happy.
They looked
The
like
guys
they
with
were in love.
faces might
Okay.
What,
like
are we just going to
her.
root against love, Sam?
Yes.
Of course you would. Freaking.
Only the people who are all out of love.
Keps says hype. Let's see. Who else we got here?
I'm all out of love.
How about Keenan Clements? Or
Traded my
Yeah.
101
There you go.
for 105, 110, and 25 mid first, says Michael
all right.
Zastro.
So you moved down from the 1-1 to the 105. And again, you're talking about the top 5 picks of the NFL or the rookie drafts right now being Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors in no order, but those are 5 elite prospects. So you traded down in that tier, added an extra 110 and a random 25 first. I very much like.
Yeah,
I very much like
I'm a fan of that. Well
yeah,
done.
so good job, Michael. Appreciate your super chat. Thanks for joining us tonight. And go ahead and read Casey's. Yep.
KC Williams
What's up,
says,
KC?
you guys are dope. Wish I could pay for a blueprint, but I understand. I have the 101 with QBs, Mahomes and Lamar in a 2 QB. Do you take another?
QB.
Good question.
Value.
As today stands, here's what I would do. Look at that trade that Michael just made, trading back from the 101. If you can get a haul like that, I would do it. If you are stuck with the 101 and you're not able to get a ridiculous haul, then I would take the value that presents itself. And we can pretty confidently say that if Caleb Williams goes 101 to the Chicago Bears, there are very few scenarios where we would take Marvin Harrison Jr. over him in a 2 QB. So that said, even though you have Mahomes and Lamar, your ability to acquire Caleb Williams in a 2 QB, because remember, who you take in the rookie draft doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone else in your league. So if you hold the cards at the quarterback position with Mahomes, Lamar, and Caleb, think about post-rookie draft what you could do if you traded away or down-tiered from one of those guys. Imagine down-tiering from like Lamar Jackson and getting Jared Goff plus a ton. And then you're still with Caleb Williams or Mahomes. You pick your choice of those guys who you eventually want to trade away. Because I would recommend, if you end up taking Caleb and you have those 3 guys, I would say down tier from one of those guys for sure.
Yeah.
But at the moment, if you're stuck with the 101 and the draft was today, I would say take Caleb.
I still would too. Yep, good question, though, and one we're getting a lot of, honestly, right now.
Yes.
Casey, we appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Thank you so much for being here. Let's go back up on some of the other comments here. Actually, let's look at the second round real quick of this rookie mock draft that we are doing. So, again, at the end of that, you did have J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix both go at the end of the first there, along with Xavier Worthy. So that's interesting. I don't see Xavier.
It's my favorite quarterback there.
J.J. McCarthy going that high.
JJ.
But then you had running backs. Brooks, Allen, Corum, and Benson all go within the first 5 picks of the second round to go with Ladd McConkey, who we think he's going to end up in that range as well. Michael Penix at the 2-6, Audric Estime at the 2-7. And then you've got some of these receivers with questions. Adonai Mitchell, Keon Coleman, Malachi Corley, who I think is a little bit underrated, Xavier Legette, Javian Sanders. I like this second
It's
round.
honestly really interesting how much Keon Coleman has fallen.
I know.
Because in our early
I feel like people
drafts,
are learning.
And in the pre-draft process, they're like, Keon Coleman, man, like, here we go.
Yeah.
And we were pretty, well, not super into it, but we were like, okay, yeah. I mean, pretty much consensus, at least right off the bat. Keon Coleman, wide receiver 4 in the class, just has not done any, hasn't made any noise for it to really merit him going as high as he was originally. And that's nothing against him. He could go right back up in that range. I mean, honestly, if you're looking for a potential riser, like we said, in the 108 to 112 range, Keon Coleman could be one of those guys to keep an eye out for.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Kean Clemens is here. He says, respect for the MJD figurine right there. Maurice Jones-Drew. Go Jags, baby. I won't say go Jags.
You just did.
Well, I was reading his comment.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I know, dude. I was just giving you a hard time. It's okay. Just keep on going.
Garrett says, keep up the great work.
Thanks, Garrett.
12 team, Superflex, PPR, tight end premium, start 11.
Nice settings. Good.
There you go. Puka, McBride, 202, 208, or 105, 106. Likely a top 325 first.
I will take Puka and McBride and the 202. So the 202 is, again, pretty value equivalent, at least historically success-wise, to the 108, as high as the 108. I like the Puka McBride side. You're getting the proven side. 105, 106 is really, really good. And the 25 first is also good. What I will say to you is anytime it's likely a top first, more often than not, it goes on.
I mean,
something unexpected happens, and it usually ends up being, maybe the 5th or the 6th pick next year.
If this team is absolute dog crap and like the team is just bad, I'll take the picks. But like, again, like Nathan said, you can't necessarily always guarantee that. The only way you can really guarantee it is if the team is so bad. If it's like a guaranteed top 325 first, I would take that side. Because the 105, 106, you're getting two of those top 6 guys. So you could still get Jaden Daniels, Rome Odunze, and then get a top 3 pick next year, which you're going to get a really good player in a top 3 next year. But again, the problem is you can't guarantee that. Knowing that, you probably have to take Puka here.
I mean, McBride is a big piece of that too.
He says it is just bad.
I'm still gonna lean the side with Puka and McBride. McBride's price isn't even where his ceiling could be.
Oh my gosh!
And
his
I'm
best starters are Chase Brown in the 101. If that is if that's really true, I'll take the picks.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, if they're really
okay.
True,
So you're being pretty modest with the pick. That's not just likely top 3. That's
like
likely
top 1.
101.
yeah, that's bad, man. Like that sounds like somebody whose team's in the gutter. So yeah,
I'm surprised he's willing to make that trade.
Well, I mean,
to give up his.
I'm not, because
first.
if his team's that bad, he's obviously made some really bad trades before.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true.
It adds up. I'll take the picks there. I guess if what you're saying is true, I would take the picks. It's tough to give up Puka. It's tough to. I mean, but the 202, 208 in this trade really don't mean a ton to me.
And realistically, do you think we'll get to a point where this year, where the 105 and Puka are very close to value equivalent?
If the picks
in
keep
the
going
market,
the way that they are, then maybe.
Then they may be. And if that's the case, then you're taking 106 and the early 25 first over McBride, 202, 208 all
Love
day.
that question. Garrett, thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for supporting us. Appreciate it.
Further,
It was a startup. He has the 101, 103, and 104 as well. It doesn't really mean anything from a production standpoint next year.
So he basically went. What I'm gathering is he went productive.
Yeah, but
starter.
how did he get? How is his best start Chase Brown if he just did a startup?
He had to have taken like.
This,
Yeah,
I'm so Garrett. I'm still.
So he took the 101, which I would assume is at the 1-2 turn, 103, and then he gets the 104 on the back end, and then the 5 and the 6. My gosh, dude.
That's a.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's good for value insulation, but like, yeah. No, I think I'd still. There's just a lot you can do with those draft picks. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's really conflicting because he could easily turn
I mean,
those draft picks into a really good team.
Because if he gets,
I've done that.
Because if he gets Puka McBride and then he flips a couple more picks, then you're right. You're not necessarily looking at the first overall pick.
Oh, this is tough, Garrett. This is there's really a lot of moving parts here. So with that, I'm gonna flip my answer and actually say hold Puka. What the dude is clearly trying to do, I didn't realize this was right after a startup because that's really good context. What the dude is trying to do is flip his picks that he drafted now into elite players. He's clearly trying to contend. He has Gabe Davis, Pickens, 111 at 20-24 seconds, even more now. He's trying to flip it all. That dude is trying to flip his picks. Garrett, I would just hold on Puka. I like the I just don't think that 25 first ends up being top 3. I think this guy's
So Garrett, we'd recommend that you hold on to Puka, but we'd actually recommend that you just take the picks in the 105, 106 in the first. But actually just hold Puka.
Or yeah, I know.
I'm kidding.
Or
final verdicts.
Or trade McBride for the 105 or 106. Easily. If you can get the 106 for McBride, take it.
Yeah, see if you can't shrink the deal.
Yeah.
Actually, try that first. Instead of just doing a bulk deal like that.
All right, appreciate you, Garrett. We're gonna stop melting our brains because I switched my answer 5 times there. Where are we?
I only changed mine once.
Let's go. EB's here. EB, dude, your draft started
Actually,
9 minutes
twice.
ago. Did you start a group chat with EB?
No. Remember, I told you I literally like.
Oh, that's right. Okay, EB. I hope you took Josh Allen, but I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start one with you.
I told him Mahomes. You said Josh Allen.
I didn't tell him Josh Allen, so he probably took Mahomes.
Oh, okay. I said take the 3 times Super Bowl champ. Mahomes.
I got the 1-on-1 Allen or Mahomes. We were split, but
it's
a win-win.
Well, market's split too. It really is. It's one or the other. Mahomes won the Super Bowl, so his value is back up at 1. Josh Allen, 3 of the last 4 years has been QB1 overall. I think Mahomes has been once over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Take who you want. Honestly, there really is. You cannot go wrong with either one. And honestly, this is going to be one of the worst fantasy years for Patrick Mahomes. I expect him to produce at a higher level.
says, I know I'm in a 1 QB, but my leaguer is so tone deaf. Caleb and May are going to fall to the 2nd. I know it.
Wow.
I only get 1, but I have Murray and Fields. So you don't need 1.
What?
Oh man, that's tough because Caleb's a great value in the. I'd still take him anyways. Again, you're gonna if you get those guys in the 2nd, you're gonna have leverage. So
yeah. Is there any hype for rushing upside QBs like Murray or Fields, and could you capitalize on that? Just move off one of those guys, still end up with Caleb and one of those QBs.
That's what I would do. If you really are positive that you're going to end up with one of those guys in the 2nd round, like what I would be doing is trying to move those guys for what I can and then taking.
Because I think in a 1 QB,
or just take them and then trade after the fact.
In a 1 QB, I think, Kyler and Fields are relatively close in value. I think Murray has the upper hand, but Murray's very. I mean, we talk about him being undervalued in Superflex. He's very undervalued in 1 QB. He's like one of the cheapest rushing upside QBs that isn't a rookie that I've seen in a while in 1 QB. So
yeah. All right, let's wrap up the rookie. Zemos, thank you, dude. We appreciate you. One of our domain mother flockers. Appreciate your support, dude. You're awesome.
He took Allen because of rushing upside.
Attaboy. All right, I won that one. 3rd round.
I respect it.
Yeah. 3rd round.
You can't go wrong.
Shipley, Tez Walker, McMillan's there, Polk is there, Marshawn Lloyd's there. So some really 3 guys I really like there. And then lots of tight ends and wide receivers in the last round. So interesting. This thing has started to shift a little bit. So it's officially Dynasty rookie season. So all right, let's go full screen and let's answer some questions real quick.
Show some blueprints too.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a couple blueprints tonight as well.
My man K. Alexander is waiting for his
up top. There we are. Okay. We did downtown EB. Here we go. Michael says I traded Monty for G. Will last year and flipped Wilson to the A chain, and he running back said a mistake. I wouldn't have flipped Wilson to A chain, but I like the Monty for Wilson. That was great. You're still fine though. A chain is still valuable. So yeah. Anna says I watch because y'all are the best YouTubers ever, and I love football. Duh. Yeah. Well. You're biased, Anna.
One person's opinion.
Right. Yes. Stephen Brown says, how close are AR and Caleb Williams? Very close. Same tier. Pick your favorite. Really.
Pick your choose.
Yeah. Curtis Murray says, question for the chat. I got offered the 104 neighbors for my Jaden Reed in the 110. Easily 104. Easily the 104. Rybread says Marvin Harrison Jr. equals Kevin White, which is expert level analysis there. Edgar says, can you pull up my blueprint? Oh yeah, TTP on Discord. Should I get rid of some wide receivers? All right, will you pull up his blueprint?
What's his user?
TTP.
Yes.
TITIP.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So yeah, Edgar, we appreciate you, man.
Is that like Pompeii?
I don't know what it is, but I probably mispronounce half of these usernames.
So tell me what his question's again.
Should he get rid of some wide receivers?
Should he get rid of so your
So
wide
we're looking
receivers?
at his team blueprint that he got. So
your wide receivers, I'll just read them off. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jaden Reed, Tank Dell, Drake London. On your bench, you've got Calvin Ridley, Wandell Robinson, and A.T. Perry, Jahan Dotson, Marvin Mims, Treylon Burks.
I don't see a reason to sell those guys. I like.
No, if anything, I would wait and see where Ridley goes. There will probably be some people that are excited about the landing spot, and then you can sell them off for maybe a second.
I want you guys to understand this. Like that, when we do team blueprints for these people, for you guys, like it's not just like here's your team review. Like that guy just told us his username. We had it right here, like ready for it because we've been chatting with him, and we pulled it up. And
we save them all.
Yeah,
we
got a
all.
database, man. We are referring to these things long after we send them to people to help them with their dynasty teams.
Yep.
It's not just like, yeah, you get your team review and you're done. Like we take it seriously. We really do. We really do love doing this.
Yep.
Casey, what's up? Casey says
it's a good situation to be in with wide receivers.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the value difference between Marvin and Caleb? I have the 101, and Caleb is the better player. Come drafted, do you draft for positional need or value? When you're talking about two S tier guys, that's a great question. That is a fantastic question. I do think that positional need does come into play when you have guys in the same tier like that. It's just going to depend. We have to make sure the draft capital falls the way we think they're going to for these two guys. In terms of the value difference, your original question, I don't think there is much of a value difference right now. Caleb Williams, I give the slight advantage, but not enough to where if you took Marvin Harrison Jr., I'd be like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see you taking Marvin Harrison Jr. and I mean the same tier. So yeah, if you say you have three completely elite quarterbacks, like and your league's not very active, and your league mates don't trade, like then take Marvin Harrison because we could say take Caleb Williams and trade him, but again, it's a league by league basis.
Yeah.
So I think so.
Hi Kyle. Everybody say hi Kyle.
Hi Kyle.
Hi Kyle.
All right, you want to take some comments here? Start with Jalen Live.
Yeah, and then we can get to our first blueprint too. So been watching all the vids, regular viewer here now. Jalen, we appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We got, speaking of our viewers, we've got how many likes do we have? I can't.
7.
Hello. 19. Okay. Yep. Ooh, let's get those likes up.
Garrett, I didn't know that you were Tenacious D. So what? Or Tenacious G. So. Tenacious G. That's a movie. Michael says traded the 1-1 for the 1-5.
That was his. That was his super chat.
Chief Law says he's dreaming Dynasty. Wow.
Oh wow. Sorry, yeah. We all dream Dynasty. He says, all right. Next question here.
Let's go to Dynasty Psych.
Yeah.
Dynasty Psych says Franklin early faller relative to the 109 and QBs 4 and 5 will rise. That's a great. That honestly is super plausible.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Bo Nix easily and should rise in Superflex. Michael Penix should rise in Superflex. Yeah. I think that's an easily like that. I've said it. Those two QBs, which I mean, it could be McCarthy, I guess, but we think it's going to be Nixon, Penix.
Right.
Those guys are what's going to determine like the depth of the tail end of this first round. So Dynasty Psych, by the way, dude, you've been putting out good stuff, man. Keep it up. Keep putting out videos. We have watched a couple of your videos. Glad you're here.
JL 12 teams, Superflex PPR. I have the 102. My QBs are Hurts. Why is there a comma there? And A-Rod. My wide receivers are Garrett Wilson, Ayuk, Keenan Allen, and Josh Downs. Should I draft Marvin Harrison Jr. or trade down for QB plus.
Well, first of all, Jay, appreciate you, man. And ignore Sam. I don't know who put you in charge of grammar,
You're
Joe.
but you need to cool it with our viewers. You can put a comment there if you want to. It's freaking
Oh
America.
my gosh.
You got Hurts and Aaron Rodgers, and you.
I'm just gonna pause for no reason.
You do that anyways all the time. My wide receivers are Garrett Wilson, Ayuk, Keenan, and down. Should I draft Marvin Harrison Jr. or trade down for a QB plus?
Yeah, that's what I just read.
Yeah, I'm just reading again. I think both are fine
He's too
answers.
distracted
I think
by
if
the
you
comma.
can get, I think if you can get a pretty good down tier, and you can down tier to like the 104 or 105, I'd take the down tier there. But I also think drafting Marvin Harrison Jr. there is not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean,
It's not.
I'm curious your thoughts on that, but I think both are plausible.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. I think that's pretty reasonable. Like, even though I would just get loaded at wide receiver, honestly. You can't go wrong with that in this landscape right now. Like, if you have the best wide receivers, you have pretty much the best team value-wise in your league, assuming you have good QBs.
That's true.
And your QBs are solid. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? I think it's good. I think it's going to depend on the deal you get. Jay, if you're not one of our mother flockers, you should be, because I would really be interested to see the kind of deals you get to down tier and to give you my 2 cents on them. But
Binging forces Sam the grammar police.
yeah,
Grammar, hardly
you're telling
know her.
me, dude.
Garrett says the interrupts are
Yeah, well, you guys like
explode.
the interrupts? How about that? I want to read Jose's comment. Where would you rank JJ McCarthy if you were to start Dynasty based?
Putting me in the
based out of
situation.
But listen, based out of Southeast
Yeah, I know.
Michigan with multiple Michigan grads. Wow. Setting us up? 101?
Well, so if you're in a league with people, I would say avoid JJ McCarthy at all costs and let them reach for him, and you can get a better player.
I was gonna say that's probably it. Just means it's one more person.
He's just gonna go too high. Like, we saw Malik Willis in one of our leagues, still go in the early first round, even when he got third round draft capital in the NFL, because the guy knew him from school. So it happens.
Ben says he's Mr. Hot Dog in the Discord, but can't see the rookie draft guides because I haven't posted it yet. I tried to post it on the site, but it wasn't working, so I took it down. I'm gonna post it in our Discord. I'll do that right now.
That's smart.
If you're a mother flocker,
Smart of you.
If you're a mother flocker, I'm gonna put this in the Dynasty channel right now. I'll just put the version 1. So,
version one.
Yeah. And set. All right, it's in the Dynasty channel of our Discord, boys.
Yeah.
Have fun.
And speaking of exclusive stuff over at our site, we're going to showcase something here to one of our team blueprints that we did for K. Alexander.
Yeah, K. Alexander is one of our domain mother flockers.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Nathan's going to go through right now. We're going to talk about your team blueprint, talk about what we found when we went through and reviewed your team, and what we can do a little bit moving forward to strengthen this dynasty.
Yeah, so disclaimer, you might want to close your eyes if elite value and an amazing team scares you, because this is a ridiculous team. Our team archetype is elite value here, without question. It's a 1 QB. Your QB is Justin Herbert. You have Jordan Love and Russell Wilson on the bench. You're chilling at QB. It's not like Herbert or Love is known for the rushing upside, but they're both top 12 producing quarterbacks easily. You've got the value there. You're fine. At running back, you got JT and Rashad White, and then Javonte Williams just chilling as your RB3 with some nice value in Zamir White and Nick Chubb as well. So not bad at running back. And then your wide receivers, man. Even in a 10 team, this is elite. Puka Nacua, Jaden Reed, T. Higgins, Drake London, Jordan Addison, and on your bench, I mean, you're playing with guys like Gabe Davis, who honestly is a pretty good value right now. When he gets his contract, he'll go up in value. Cortland Sutton, a nice plug-and-play asset as well. You got cornerstone assets all across the board. Elite tight end, Sam Laporta and Dalton Kincaid. And I don't believe this is not tight end premium, but you've got one of the top 6 producing tight ends, one of the top 3 to 4 producing tight ends, which in non-tight end premium is what matters. You've got tight end lockdown. You've got quarterback lockdown. You've really got, you're in a great situation at every position. So a lot of the feedback we're going to give you here with the moves you should be making are how can we increase your upside? Because this is a start 10, but you're in a 10-team league. So there is going to be a little bit of a difference just in the value of players who are going to have, say, floors like Jordan Addison, because you just want to get those elite ceiling wide receiver ones, as many as you can. So one of the guys that I am going to tell you to look to trade is Jordan Addison specifically, and let's try to get some higher upside. There are some people out there right now who think because of Jordan Addison's current value that should actually be a buy. And I'm here to tell you that I'm not necessarily in that boat right now, because even though Addison is probably going to be a very successful wide receiver in the NFL and even in fantasy, I don't know how much higher he can be ranked. There's too much questions long-term in Minnesota at the quarterback position, and Justin Jefferson is always going to be there. And we saw a situation like Devonta Smith a couple years ago, right, where he was a really good value. You invested in him going into his second year, and he skyrocketed up boards. The difference between the first and second year transition for Devonta Smith and Jordan Addison is that Devonta Smith's value wasn't nearly what Addison's is going into his second season. And his production was about the same. His production was actually less than Devonta Smith's rookie year. So I really don't know how much more Jordan Addison can move up boards, not like Devonta Smith. And Devonta Smith, he plateaued. His value plateaued right around where Addison's value is right now. And he's actually been the one that produces a wide receiver one. So let's try and target like another running back one in that same range, like a Kyron Williams. And then Dalton Kincaid. Love Dalton Kincaid. There are a lot of teams, different league settings and rosters where I've recommended to go buy Dalton Kincaid because I really do like his value. He doesn't provide a ton of opportunity for you in your format, and with you having Sam Laporta and a non-tight end premium. Like, I think there's a chance Dalton Kincaid could increase in value, but even at that point, where are you able to start him and put him in your flex? Like, you have so much depth already as it is. You may be able to get him in your second or last flex option, maybe. So at that point, why not just get a wide receiver or a running back who's probably going to have a higher ceiling anyways? I go target a Tyjae Spears or a high ceiling guy on a week-to-week basis like a Deebo Samuel. And then Javonte Williams, let's get a safer long-term asset. I just don't trust him. You can get Josh Downs plus, honestly, and there's a lot of promise with Josh Downs. I like his ability to do things in the short to intermediate. He's a slot receiver. He could put up some real nice points with Anthony Richardson next year. Love your draft capital. I mean, we're talking about this, all of these moves that you can make, and you're still going to come down with Marvin Harrison Jr. You got the 101.
Yeah.
Any other 104. Oh, yeah, so you're probably going to get Rome Odunze too. And then you got a couple seconds to play with as well. So great situation, elite value. Don't be afraid to invest some running backs with guaranteed 2 to 3 year situations. That's why I'm fine with you going and getting Kyron Williams. He doesn't have the draft capital. LA isn't going to pay him because McVay will never pay a running back. It doesn't matter. We're looking at running backs in a 2 to 3 year guaranteed window at this point because that's all we have across the entire landscape. Let's keep investing in wide receivers. It'll lengthen your contending window as well. You got that in the rookie draft, and you got that with some trades that you can make. And then stay the course, dominate your league for years to come, man. Your outlook is pretty incredible.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Kay Alexander. Thanks for being a mother flocker. If we could go back to the full screen, Wahaja had a question, and the question was, what's the big announcement? All right. Here's the big announcement.
We'll announce it again.
Sam, will you do the honors?
Yep.
Our 2024 rookie draft guide is
available
now
now.
available on flockfantasy.com/domain for code domain. So when you use code domain, you get full access to the rookie draft guide. Go to properties, Sam. Full access to the rookie draft guide. And also, when you choose a mother flocker, you get a team blueprint as well. So, like I said, blockfantasy.com/domain. Use code domain. You get our full rookie draft guide. We've got 35 or plus prospects, I think like 40 almost, prospects on their first version. We're also going to do like strategy rankings, everything you can imagine. You get both of these things when you use code domain. So like I said, flockfantasy.com/domain. That's our big announcement.
Guys,
it's been a lot of work and a lot of time on this rookie draft guide, but we're really excited. I've got it in front of me right now.
It's a ton of pages of awesomeness is what it is.
It's very awesomeness.
Yeah. Everybody thank Ryan Bread, our big comp guy.
Yeah, Ryan Bread, project manager on that too.
Yep.
So that was our big announcement. But let's go and answer some comments real quick, and then we'll do another blueprint here in a little bit. Who else we got up here, Sam? Where are we at? Oh, yeah. Anna says, did you all see the Parks and Rec reunion Super Bowl commercial? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was the one with April and Ron.
I didn't see it.
I saw it, but I
Was it
didn't
good?
hear it.
It was pretty funny. It was basically April just talking about a bunch of things that like are could make you miserable, and she's just like chilling or whatever. And Ron's like, "Yep," and they end up like flying on dragons. It's kind of random, but it was pretty funny because they're both the flat characters in Parks and Rec. So.
Did you guys know that all of us are technically half centaur?
No. Oh my gosh.
Coach Dick's son is here, and oh gosh, freaking dang it! Why do people watch the show? Why? Gabriel's here and says, "So my Bears video idea in the Discord
I
was
feel
the
like
best
I can't
idea."
be here anymore.
Yeah. He says, "What should the Bears do in the draft?" Was his video idea. Yeah, we're not doing that, but it was a good idea. I cannot believe that just happened. Scribbles said, "Would you rather have Anthony Richardson or Kyler in a Superflex 12-team league?" Great question. Anthony Richardson at the moment, please. Close, though. Like, pretty much same tier. Justin says 102 and T-Law for Burrow in the 107. Burrow in the 107. Right?
Yep.
10 man? Yeah.
Right.
Would you trade the 109, 110, or keep them? If trade, what would you trade them for? Check out our video. Trade your picks for these players. If you are going to trade them, we have the players that you should target in there. So it's a video from like 2 weeks ago, I think, and you can find the answers to that one in there. Williams says, 8-man Superflex with Mahomes and Goff taking Caleb at the 101. Do I trade the 108 for a young wide receiver like Addison? Or do I stick with this year's rookie class? If you can get Addison at the 108, I'm cool with that. Tanner says, I'm calling my shot on Jalen McMillan being a third-round sleeper. I think that's a great call.
We like Jalen McMillan.
I like Jalen McMillan a lot. Zima says, ever since my blueprint, I've upgraded QB and running back heavy. I still have the 102, 104 ready for this draft. Yeah, buddy. Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know you're killing it, dude. Polk's still on the board. What are we doing? That was during the draft, yeah. Traded T-Law and 102 for the Lave, the 104, 105, and...
Holy!
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you're good there.
Yes.
Good job.
I like that.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, Richard's here. Richard says, what's up, boys? What's up, Richard? Good to see you, man. We already answered that one, Sam, so let's keep going here. Landy Boy says, I traded T-Law. Oh, we already answered that one, too. You got it. Armchair Fantasy Football. What's up? Hey, guys. How you doing? Is this a mock draft or early Dynasty? This was a early Dynasty rookie draft, so it's a rookie mock draft. So yeah, that's what you're asking. It was mock.
Yeah.
Love the streaming setup, by the way. You guys look like a full-blown broadcast network. Appreciate you. Definitely wish we had better internet here, but I appreciate the kind words.
We
definitely act like a professional broadcasting group.
Do we?
Yeah. Yep.
You guys might.
Yeah.
Do we?
No.
My middle name's professional. What can I say?
Tanner says Waddle or Reed in the 104.
Nathan professional.
Reed in the 104.
I'll take Waddle and Reed.
Waddle and Reed in the 104.
Yeah, I'll take Waddle and Reed.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hummel says he did have a startup where he had the 102, 104, 106, and still have JJT and Addison. Yeah, that was when we were talking about the thing earlier. I don't know how that guy ended up with that bad of a team, but Miller says took Traylon Burks and your guys' advice. Miller, I'm sorry. Okay? Very sorry about that. What do you guys think on his future holder trade?
He's a hold. If you trade him away, you're not getting anything.
Crap.
And yeah, I don't know. Will Levis can throw a ball far, so maybe Traylon Burks can do something next year. He's a more injured Jameson Williams at this point. So it sucks, man. You'll win some, you lose some. I apologize. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We're stuck with a lot of Traylon Burks shares.
Yeah,
too.
Zima says we're talking about moving to Superflex, but I kind of want to stay put. Yeah, I would definitely move to Superflex, though. 104 or Reed in the 110? 104, please. Downtown EB says, he retracted it. EB,
oh, man.
What is it? All right, read Wahaja's next comment.
So he says, I'm in a really cool Dynasty startup where each round everyone gets a random division from the NFL, and you have to draft a player from that division. Please tell me that someone who's been drafting every single round has drawn the NFC South every single time.
Hilarious.
Please.
That would be so funny.
Please. That would be great.
Space.
That's actually, I like that idea, though. That's fun. That's fun to play. So.
Space Infeld says, do you recommend trading the 108, 109 Superflex now or after the Combine? Probably after the Combine. Yeah, we already answered Ben's question. SD, what's up, buddy? Jameer Gibbs, Truther. What should I do with DJ Moore? I also try to get Kyron with him, and it was not working. I think I remember that. And was also, any ideas? Also traded Addison 203 for Waddle in the 208. Okay, nice. So with DJ Moore, if you can get the 108 for DJ Moore, I would try to get the 108. We put that on a video today, but yeah, I think outside of that, like you just kind of look at some value adjacent players.
DJ Moore is right around like the Devonta Smith, Jordan Addison. I know I just said something kind of negative about Jordan. I would take those guys over DJ Moore. Like the situation in Chicago isn't honestly terrible from a fantasy perspective. If Moore can produce with Justin Fields at quarterback, then he can produce with anyone at quarterback. My problem is depending on the situation of your team. Like DJ Moore is now 27 years old. He'll be 28 next year, and it's nothing against him as a talent. He's not going to go away anytime soon. But we know what happens to the value of wide receivers once they hit that age, and the dynasty community in the market is going to become lower and lower on that player. So even if DJ Moore has a really good year next year, he's not going to be valued as much as he is. He's not going to be valued any higher than he is right now. Yeah. So if you want the chance at getting a little bit more safety and wide receiver one potential production, go ahead and get one of those other receivers like a Devonta Smith around there.
Garrett says keep, trade, cut, domain style. Downs, McLaurin, Ridley, or Godwin. All right, so that's 4. So I'll do keep, trade, cut. Keep, Downs. Trade, Godwin.
Godwin.
Yeah, Godwin.
Or Godwin. Oh, okay.
Godwin and Ridley. Cut McLaurin. Who are you cutting?
Oh, I would cut Ridley. I would go.
Keep Terry. Trade Terry.
I would keep Downs.
Yeah.
I'd trade Terry and I'd cut Ridley.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'd probably put Godwin in the trade tier with McLaurin.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with that. All right. Cameron says, okay, but how about a league where we think Blake Corum is in 1 QB leagues with similar league mates? Michigan guy. Yeah, probably let other people take Blake Corum.
Dude, I honestly, I love the Colts. I would just love to be in a dynasty league where I'm in a group of a bunch of Colts fans and just let them take every single one. And I would not have any Colts players, and I'd be super chill with it.
Yeah.
Because they'd all be reached on.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Jose said, jokes aside, this is my first season in Dynasty in the middle of a startup right now. You guys have been lifesavers. Dude, that's what we're here for. Here to save lives. We're heroes.
We save lives.
We're essentially, on the level of first responder.
Yep.
So,
first responder of Dynasty.
We're the first people to respond when you message us on Discord.
Correct.
I love first responders, so sorry if that was offensive. Let's see. MVP candidate, slightly off topic on a well-established but extremely quiet league, which goes into complete hibernation from January to July. Exactly how does one find a new competitive active league? I'm glad you asked. We'll do the lower thirds for this one. I'm glad you asked how to find a competitive active league, because in just mere weeks, we will be doing our drawing for our listener leagues. Ooh. Everybody who joins is going to get in a league this year. Everybody. So if you want to be in an active league with the people in this chat that are clearly dedicated to Dynasty, flockfantasy.com/domain, you not only get a team blueprint for your Dynasty team when you sign up with the Mother Flock Tree, you also get our brand new 2024 Dynasty Rookie Draft Guide. So like I said, use code domain when you sign up. That's where I would get in. Because we've tried the whole join a league through Reddit or Twitter or whatever, and they just always suck. So our best leagues are our listener leagues by far. Not even freaking close.
Yeah, they're real quality. Real nice.
Yeah. So that's the answer to your question. So let's go back down to Cameron again. Oh, there was somebody asked, I'm poor, but my Dynasty team is crazy stacked and I want to flex. Any chance I can submit my team as a blueprint just for funsies? Just drop it here in the comments and flex. We'll read it off.
Right.
But you probably can't submit it for a blueprint for funsies. But you can drop it.
Speaking of blueprints.
They're blue.
Want to do Sleepy Joe, Creepy Dave?
How much time we got?
Sleepy Joe?
8:36. What time we start? Oh, yeah, we're 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's
do Sleepy Joe.
Let's do our second blueprint.
Blueprint! Let's go.
Sleepy's Joe. Joe, we appreciate you, my friend. I do wonder sometimes who, but at the same time, we appreciate you, man. Love getting to know you over there, and we're going to go through and do your team right now. Sleepy Joe.
Who is Sleepy?
Joe is Sleepy. Who's Joe?
Who?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're in a 1 QB. With Superflex. So not a 1 QB. 1 starting QB in a Superflex. 3 wide receiver. 2 running backs. 1 tight end, 2 flex. Bench 15. You've got a full PPR and a half point tight end premium with 5 taxis. This is identical to our league settings. Starting lineup, you've got
10 team.
Oh, but it's a 10 team. Idiot. Stroud and Herbert. Very nice. Running backs, Travis Etienne, Nick Chubb. Okay. Wide receivers, you got Puka, JSN, Nico. Good night. Tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And then in your flexes, you got wide receivers, you got DJ Moore and Drake London. On your bench, which is a 9 out of 10, by the way, you got Kirk Cousins. You got Sam Howell. You've got Keaton Mitchell. You've got Tyler Lockett and Mike Evans and Josh Downs. Even in a 10 team, this is stupid. Michael Wilson, Curtis Samuel. Jeez. Was this one of the better teams you've seen, Kyle?
Cortland Sutton.
Trey McBride.
Jeez.
Wow. Yeah, so you have it as a reload for year 1. You got some young guys. You'll probably end up contending. So your 3 outlooks, reload, contend,
reload and bad. It just means move some players around.
It's probably going to be a contend this year too. Cornerstone assets, CJ Stroud and Justin Herbert. You got Travis Etienne. You got Puka and JSN. You've got McBride and Kincaid. I am shocked you don't have one of those tight ends in the look to trade. Because Nathan, you did this one.
His situation was really unique because it's a 10 team tight end premium. In a tight end premium, I'm not as high on selling Dalton Kincaid. And I can't tell him to trade McBride because there's still risk with Kincaid. So at this point, it's like you're not selling Kincaid at a ceiling, and McBride can still go up in value. So like in the tight end premium, you can plug both of those guys in.
I did realize the players with targets have the wrong logos on them. The Kyron Williams has the Bills.
Oh.
Taylor has the Seahawks.
Rip.
So that they have the right ones underneath. That's the one we're referencing. But we do like a lot of these. So. Yeah,
every once in a while there's a
gonna
brain fart
wrong,
here and
yes.
there.
But look to trade Nico Collins
fixable.
for a safer situation. Well, again, we like Jonathan Taylor there. We even like even Tank Dell a little bit.
Yeah. Tank Dell on the Cardinals would be really nice.
Travis Etienne, kind of the same guys there. DJ Moore, young cornerstone asset. Again, you're 108 range right now for DJ Moore in terms of rookie draft. You're more leaning contend on the scale, but really the only position that you don't have an 8 or higher at is running back. You have a 4 because you have Chubb and Etienne. Now, I would be a little bit more generous than that if your depth was better, but I think you're somewhere in that range. I think this is doable, but you're a 10 at quarterback, a 9 at wide receiver, and 8 at tight end. I think this is a stack team, and you've got the 102, 104, 202, an extra 25 first, no 25 second, and no 26 first. I don't know why you traded 26 first, but having the draft capital, and this team is going to be the best team.
Yeah,
it is. You have value at every vital position, but don't be afraid to invest in running back. Moving off ETN, probably not a bad idea, like we said. It is okay to have some veterans on your bench that score points, so don't be afraid of that because you're going. I mean, again, you might end up contending this year. And McBride and Kincaid is solid, but it may be worth entertaining offers. There's that little tidbit that I like. I think when you have 2 elite tight ends like this, but there's a dual elite QB build, and it's one of the better ones we've seen, even in a 10 team. So, Sleepy Joe, appreciate you, man. Thanks for being a mother flocker. And yeah, this is a crazy team. So appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like I said, guys, you can get Team Blueprint at flockfantasy.com/domain. So, T to the Colts, not happening.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
No.
No, I don't see
He doesn't fit their team, and that's not a Ballard
I don't
move.
think he does either.
Ballard's let me draft you and pay you 4 years later, and let me not do anything in free agency.
Sheflas asked if we could get a Sam face reveal. No.
He's gotten one before, hasn't he?
I think it's funnier when he's not, when you guys don't know what he looks like. Yeah, this team's stacked. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yes. Catch Sam at the local comedy store.
Probably because of the
More likely
freaking half centaur thing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
catch me on
Yeah. Catch me
You
outside.
can't do that to me after we've done 3 videos and we're in the middle of a live stream.
Dax,
Did you know that was a Ron Swanson thing?
Well, I wondered why you said it. It was so random.
No,
We were
it's not
talking about Parks
actually,
and Rec, but like it makes sense. now.
There's a video. I'll show you later. It's pretty good,
no, you don't have to show us. It's fine.
but it's pretty good.
No, it's okay. Traded Reed and the 212 for Warren and the 112. Yeah, you did well. That's good. I like that. Jamari Thrash, the guy I'm looking to target in the late third, says Ben. Yeah. Ryan Bredd sees him as better than Polk, which is a surprisingly hot take, apparently. I don't think it's hot. I'm talking about McMillan, I think. I don't think that's a hot take. But let's go to Wahaj's question. 10 teams start 10. Ingram
This is
Fields,
a funny
Rashad
comment,
White,
actually.
Dell at 303. Give Adams, Jacobs, Bryce, Miller, Mingo in the 107. Yeah, I think you won that pretty easily. Yeah. Go ahead.
Zemos says, ever since watching you guys, I look at players like numbers/value instead of the name on the back of the jersey.
That's the goal.
Yes.
That's it. Dude. Ben C says, go down. Ben C says, blueprint me. Oh my gosh, I almost said fuck me, but I am so glad I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh.
It's like Kanye. I'm not gonna say the race.
Yeah, okay. Landy Boy says, I was just on Flock Fantasy and thought it was $97 a month and realized I was the idiot. Yeah, $100 a month, ladies and gentlemen, for access to these two idiots.
For the low price of $1,200
$100
a year.
Crazy Dog says traded
You
Montgomery.
get to hear me not get the half centaur joke.
Yeah,
Like,
traded Montgomery. I got it right.
Yeah,
Couple times a month.
if they charged that much, they would fire me.
What's funny is like I just completely ignored it because it was so bad. Traded Montgomery the 112 and the 25 212. How do you have the 25? Okay. For Jonathan Taylor. That's not even close. Struggling at running back.
excuse?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez.
And he asked, did you overpay? No, you underbid. Pretty
Mhm.
significantly.
Mm-hmm.
All
That's
right.
called a lot of it's called a lot of junk for a top player.
That's true. That is true.
Good job.
Yeah. Waffle Hauser at the bottom says the best part of being in the domain is you get blue.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I know. Yeah. Well, Eddie, you are right. It is true. You do get blue.
Print.
Hashtag domain. Ben C says blueprint me and then gives his roster. Hit send too soon. Flockfantasy.com/domain. Choose them. We can't just give them out. We got to do we did 25 in 3 days.
Blueprint me.
Week. Let's just do blueprints for everybody. That would. I'd love to.
Yeah,
But-
would definitely love to.
We got to invest in our peeps. So
Yeah.
come join us, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ben
come
C, I need to
join me.
I better Ben
And
C.
together
you over
we can
there.
complete a team blueprint.
Formerly $1,200 a year, for a limited time
What?
only $97. Get on it.
Hey, we have fun more than anything, right?
Oh, so
Yeah,
much
that's the first rule in all of this, right?
Correct.
It always was. It always
fun. Rule
was.
numero uno.
Where are we at up top, Sam?
You know what I was just thinking about earlier today? Our first big purchase back in the day was our new soundboard.
The one right there. The
Yes.
Rodecaster, yeah.
And we were like, do we really do we want to spend money on this? Like,
Oh yeah.
it's a significant purchase.
That was back in the day, man. Those were the good old days.
Yeah.
Hey, Richards here says Unleashed Razor Blueprint. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Traded the 106. Given my wide receivers, would you still take a Dunze? Yeah, I'm still taking because it's probably going to be Bowers and Odunze there, and I'd still take Odunze. So yes, that is who I'd be taking. SD Edit says appreciate you guys responding on Discord. That's our job. That is exactly why you join.
Yes.
People thank us for that, and I'm like, dude, you supported us. We are here to help.
This is the way,
This is the way.
as the great Mandalorians would say.
That's true. Traded Barkley for the 106, Richard said, up top. That's a great trade. Nathan said he'd take the 111. So the 106 is insane. That's Romo Dunze.
Yeah.
I think you can get more than 111.
What if you traded away Barkley?
Yeah.
No, you could get. I thought I said I preferred the 109 over Barkley.
I don't remember. Go down to the bottom, Sam. I got to answer this comment. He said sign up with Code Domain. Couldn't find anything about the blueprints. Cancel this subscription because that's all I wanted. If you sign up with Code Domain, all you have to do is link your Discord. Once you're on Discord, or just leave a comment on the YouTube page. If you sign up and subscribe with Code Domain, dude, you're getting a blueprint.
Yeah.
But it's on Discord is where you find
Yeah,
it.
the Discord. Yeah, make sure your roles are
You
are
will get one.
synced, and then
I will make sure you get one.
There's a channel that says Team Blueprints, and there's a form that you fill out, and we got it all from there.
I know that's all you want, but you also get the rookie draft guide, which just came out.
Dude.
You also get one-on-one access to us, and there's more to be had than just the blueprint is great. I love the blueprints. My best idea ever, probably. But I think talking to Nathan every day is way better than a blueprint, right?
Oh yeah, that's an even better idea.
That's generous.
I know. There. Waffle House says, "What's the super chat amount required for y'all to shave your heads? Is there an amount?"
Where is the $1 million?
A lot more for me than it would be for him. You're asking a guy who doesn't care, and you're asking me, who I had some real nice long hair back in the day.
I don't think you my hair's really the only good quality I have. I have.
Oh,
really
same with
thick,
me.
Thick hair. Right.
Hey, I am the
You
one
sure
that had
about
the man
that?
bun on the show.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Oh, it looked really good. then I got married, and I knew that wasn't gonna fly. So
Yeah, that's also true. The dollar amount for me would probably be $750.
$750 to
That's
shave.
it.
Yeah, probably
Like
$750.
shave it bald or like shave it bald or like buzz it.
If
If it's a buzz, I'd be a lot more willing than like
Somebody please do it
shaving.
right now.
No.
Who in the comments
No,
has deep
I
pockets?
can't believe you gave a number because if they do it, you're gonna have to do it. That was not my number. That was Avery's number. I have not given a number, and I
$750.
I played the
and
fifth.
Nathan shaved his head.
No. That's not. No, he
You
does
wouldn't do
not
it
get
for
to do that to me.
$750.
Well, it depends. If it was buzz, if it was buzzed, then maybe. If it was, I said maybe, not for sure. So don't throw it in there.
There's no, it's $750.
If I had to like shave
You're
it
safe,
bald,
Nathan.
then it would have to be a lot
It's
more.
okay. I love how we like said $750 and Nathan's like, no, not me. Like it's gonna happen.
You never know.
Oh
Uh-huh.
man, yeah.
Would we? Here's another quick. Would we have to do it on the live stream?
Well, yeah, he'd want to
Yeah.
see it if
Yeah,
he's paying
probably.
for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh, if that came through, that would be the funniest thing. Would not be worth it. Go down.
It would only be you, not me.
I want to read Zemos' comment at the bottom here. Zemos says, "Thought blueprint is all I wanted, but the trade value chart, which is from FSE, which you also get access to, and the trade calculator goes crazy. There you go. You see, you get more features. There's a lot there, but I just keep waiting for it to pop up. I'm like, I'm gonna have to call my wife and have her. Yeah,
He's like
okay.
texting
So
all his
yeah,
friends.
that's a very fair number. That's before tax. True.
Yeah.
True, and I can't
Yeah.
write that off. Well, no,
Oh,
it's
man.
not. It's not.
Got to define when it would happen. Yeah.
The write-off would come with what you spend that money on. Now, if I kept the money, I usually don't keep domain money, but if I kept the money, it wouldn't be a write-off. But if I spend it on something domain related, like I would pay $750. The $750 I got for Nathan to also shave his head, and then it would be a write-off because that's a domain. That's for entertainment purposes, right? Is that how tax works?
Wait.
Hello, IRS.
Yeah, right. They're gonna come kicking down the door. All right, boys. Last time, real quick. Again,
It's been real.
I did post our rookie draft guide. So flockfantasy.com/domain. Use code domain when you sign up. You get the rookie draft guide, and you also get a team blueprint. Can we put both of those on the screen real quick as well? Like I said, use code domain. Choose the Miles Flocker tier, and no, Sam, the one above it.
I mean, that looks pretty cool, too.
There you
That
go.
looks
That's
better.
The one. That's the
We
one.
got both of
Look,
them.
you get both.
We got
of,
both,
you get both of these things on flockfantasy.com when you sign up with the Mother Flocker tier using code. We're delirious. We record all
Both
of our
of
videos
these
today.
blue things.
No, we're not tired at all.
No.
Oh, this is-
So we'd love to have, and you get to join us and join our community. So,
Yeah.
all right, everybody, we love you guys. We appreciate you. We'll try to be live on Friday, but you guys are the absolute best. We could not do it without you, and we are going to continue to try to bring you the best Dynasty content we can. Love you guys. Peace out. See you later.
Goodbye.
Yep.